Good morning, New Millennium. Well, the market has been absolutely on fire. Things are going tremendously well, and we just keep growing and growing. I've got some great information to share with you about April and some things that are going on. I've also just wanted to let you know that we went ahead. We've got all of our A-team agents renewed last month, and we've added a bunch of new agents to our team. And we just keep growing. It's a phenomenal story during a period of time when, I want to remind everybody that not everywhere in the country do we have these types of opportunities, not just the relocation, but just our market. I know that it's not been easy, but certainly we've had an advantage in terms of how you look at the rest of the country. And I want to remind everybody that it's just a good idea to be grateful for the opportunities that we have. I want to give you a little bit of an update on our marathon and what we saw in the first quarter. It has not been exactly the same race that we thought we might run, but in many ways it's been easier, and in some ways it's been harder, and that's always the way that it is. It's absolutely unbelievable to be here in April. We have 853 units under contract or completed as of April 22nd. To put that in perspective, in 2008, we did 830 total transactions for the entire year. There's $291 million in sales volume that's under contract. That is pacing unbelievable. We're 26% up so far without that pending activity, and we're looking like we're going to be 30 to 36% up overall as a company. In terms of some of the things that we committed to in our marathon, on the honor the source front, we actually saw a little bit of a dip at the beginning of this year in terms of what our capture was and where we want to be in our goal. Done a really nice job. You guys have been saving the deal. The key, man, just keep saving that deal at the time. Send us that email. You're doing a great job. Send it to relo@ and send it early on and identify, hey, I think these people may not be coming into the program. Remember, it just doesn't matter what the reason is. If they're with new construction and you're 100% sure we're not going to be able to combat that, that's okay. We still want to save the deal. We're tracking that. It helps us figure out the builders that we need to get to, and it helps us save some deals here and there. On our friends and family front and our AGR front, we're not tracking where we wanted to be, and we're going to spend a little bit of time on our friends and family in this month, and we'll talk a little bit about that. And the last thing is we made a commitment to organizational excellence and to making sure that Cardis or the ERC or all these partners that we have view us as, hey, those guys are the easy ones to work with. They get our rules, they understand what it is that our challenges are, and they really make it easy to work together. And so, we've done a really good job on that. We continue to focus on that with the branch leaders. Need you to keep supporting us with getting your updates done. With please, please, please get your pending transactions turned in within 24 hours of ratifying that contract. And also on the final sale paperwork. Those are really the key areas that really help us paint the right picture and keep growing things for you. We're talking a little bit this morning about our Friends and Family program. I want you to just look at the screen, and I know that your branch leaders have the trifold there for you. And I want you to look at the images that we have on the screen and the words that are on the screen. And the images are of a professional, and the images are of homes and areas that are not within our territory. Nobody would tie these images to Maryland or Washington, D.C. or Northern Virginia. That's done really purposefully. We want people to see us as a real estate company that can help them with any of their real estate needs anywhere in the country and in many places around the world. The words that are on there, trusted guidance, working with an expert, this is why people are going to come into the program with you. People are not going to come into the program because you can give them a referral. The internet has taken that completely away. Anybody can do that. RE/MAX can do that. Long & Foster can do that. Likert can do that. But they can't guarantee that they'll be involved in the process. They can't give that person the confidence that says, you know what, I know I'm going to be working with the right person, and I know you, the Century 21 New Millennium agent, is going to be involved with this all the way through, and that's what's really going to make me trust this and know that I've got an expert program that I'm working with. So let's talk a little bit about what the opportunity is. I know we're approaching June, and June is the first time that we'll have to get measure and make sure that we're meeting our requirements. And a lot of times we get focused on the requirement, but let's look at the opportunity. Here's 2 referrals that have been done within our platform just this year that are really outstanding. Cindy Ballard, a $950,000 settlement in Mendham, New Jersey, earning approximately $3,562 for Cindy. Really outstanding. And Lou Muscarella, $760,000 referral in Westport, Connecticut, earning Lou approximately $2,850. So there's, when we talk about this, I know we sometimes focus on a requirement. We've certainly seen that prices for our referrals are up a little bit, where our average referral is now up to about $950. So these are good opportunities for us to make money, to expand another layer of income for us, and really to make sure that we support all the network and all the opportunities and things that brings to us. We've got a lot of different ways traditionally that we do this. So if you are on the dashboard, you have several flyers here that look familiar. If you look on the left, there's the Friends and Family Program, some information about the award that we won. If you print that flyer out, you'll look on the back, and it'll give the client an idea of some of the things that we'll do for them so that they know that we'll be with them all the way through this. That's one option. It's customizable. My ugly mug's on there, but you should definitely switch that out if you want anybody to do business with us. And that's an opportunity for you to customize a flyer, as well as another one that we have over on the right. That can be obviously printed out, or it can be turned into a PDF and emailed out so that you can keep your costs down. On the bottom left, you have our postcard front and back. That postcard can be ordered through Merrill, and is a nice way to reach some of your clients through a different campaign. I suggest in anything that you're doing, choose these programs based on what it is that you do on a regular basis. The chances that you're going to send one flyer out or one social media message out or one anything out and find a referral is minimal. And we all know it. We all know we've gotten to the end of the quarter where we're desperate trying to find a referral, and you pelt something out and then you think, oh, this program doesn't really work. This is a consistent message. It's not ingrained in people to think that you can help them anywhere in the country with any kind of real estate need. And you got to keep telling people this. So no matter how it is that you regularly market to people, you got to take this stuff and add it into your regular marketing message. Now you guys are going to do a great job with some Buffini ideas, and the company's going to get behind some things. Great opportunity for you to do that. There are tons of Buffini agents within our network, so you'll certainly be able to work with other Buffini agents if you'd like to. And all we ask is that you obviously make those placements through us. You reach out to us. We'll tell you the companies that are Buffini that have Buffini agents. We'll tell you the companies that we work with in that area. You can look on the Buffini website and find an agent that participates and request them. I want to talk about something that's not new, but that we really want to get focused on. And I included it, and hopefully you have a printout there of this letter. This letter is also on the dashboard, and I highly suggest that you use some form of this letter to reach out to your clients and to make sure they understand that you are different. And this letter really paints the picture. It paints the picture that you're different because you work in a company that is one of the largest relocation accounts in the world. You work with military families and their spouses as someone is overseas. You work with corporate executives. You work with people who are trying to settle a family trust. You work with all kinds of people that have needs here in the market. That's how they come through our relocation department. Because you work with them, you just have a really different and unique understanding of what it is that they need when they go somewhere else. And it's really important that you paint that picture. Beyond painting that picture, you also want to paint a picture that you are the manager, you are the stockbroker of their real estate. You, no matter what their real estate need is, they should be reaching out to you. They need property management, that's what you do. They need to refinance their loan, that's what you do. They need a new home warranty or to renew the current one that they have, that's what you do. All these layers of services that we have as a company give you a great ability to go out and say, there's no real estate need here in this marketplace or anywhere else that you shouldn't come to me. I'm the person that you trust. I understand the real estate investments that you have, and I can help you no matter what your need is. You can use this letter in any way that you want to paint that picture. This is written the way that I would send a letter. It doesn't mean that it has to be that it can't be changed and with a little bit of your own flavor into that letter. But it's really, really important that we paint this picture and that we really make sure that our clients understand this. I include this letter in a lot of the different things that you do. Pretty easy, pretty simple to print it out and get it out to your clientele. There's some social media strategies, and we've had some really strong agents. I know we had an opportunity at the convention for two of our agents to be recognized for their programs. Rebecca Quinones was actually able to attend and was recognized for the number of referrals that she settled last year in the Century 21 system, and she actually was third in the country. And I know Rebecca was big on social media. Just she gets this out there in her social media world, makes sure people know that she can help them anywhere they're going, and that's one of the ways that she's developed some of her referrals. So what are the ideas? Well, there's a million things that you can do that are traditional. You can get on any website and you'll be able to find, hey, where are the top 10 places that people are moving to? Where are the top 10 places for military families to retire? Where are the best employment opportunities in the country? These are things that you can post on your social media, so it's not just you out there making a sales pitch, but you ingraining the ideas on a regular basis. And that's just point and click and finding things, and we can certainly help you with that, but I know you probably find this stuff all the time. If you're members of RAIN, you're seeing all kinds of information. Put the national spin on it so people are regularly seeing you this way. Another thing that you can kind of do is you can go in and you can see a program that's actually on our relocation site, and this is a screenshot as the video is rolling on our relocation site that tells people a little bit about the Friends and Family program and what they get. And again, look at the images. They're not here in our marketplace, and in some cases they are. But it tells them a little bit about how we're going to help. You can easily create your own video using www.animoto.com. That's about the easiest place for you to create a professional looking video that's got music. You can take ours and link to it and post that directly on your social media. And if you have liked the BizDev fan page, you'll be getting this stuff so that you'll be able to go ahead and just share that out to everybody. You don't have to share our page. You can take it, just like you normally do, click on the link, share it, and have a message from yourself. So that's one thing that you could put on social media. Another thing, and maybe you guys have seen this, it's actually on the relocation page as well on c21nm.com, but it's also it's out there on the main pages as well. And this is something that we joined, and it's called the Community Video Network. Community Video Network is this growing network of chambers of commerce who have put together videos on their areas. So depending on which which community you're searching on, you can see that they'll have different videos. The videos might be just a welcome message from the mayor. They might have videos about the business and industry or tourism or the business neighborhoods. And depending usually on the larger the population, obviously the more developed the Chamber of Commerce is and the more videos there tends to be. When you can see that when you click on, no matter what community you're looking in, it's going to tell you that it's brought to you by Century 21 New Millennium. That's here. You can see this is actually here in our marketplace in Maryland and DC and Virginia. But this is true if you actually wanted to find information out about Texas, California, Florida. Let's say you put in the Los Angeles zip code. It's going to bring you videos brought by Century 21 New Millennium. So again, another great thing that you could put out there on social media. Put your own little, one-sentence piece in there if you want to do that your way, or just click on the BizDev page. We'll post this up on the BizDev page. You'll be able to share this out. And again, remember what it is we're after. You're not going to get people to do this consistently with you off of one message. It's posting things over and over again. Hey, great video I found about Los Angeles. By the way, if you're looking anywhere in the country, this is the type of services that I provide. Huge one, guys, that we have to make sure we're doing every single time. This is the slide that actually goes in the listing presentation. And I know from my days selling that anytime I was heading somewhere, the last thing I was thinking about is selling any other service than the one that I do here in my area. And so when you're looking at getting a listing, obviously your major focus is on what is it going to take for me to win this listing so that I can market this home for these people and get it sold. You got to have something that forces you to bring this up, or chances are you're going to forget. And it's sitting for you right in the listing presentation. An opportunity, again, to talk about the Friends and Family program. You have a form there in that listing presentation, and that form is our page where somebody could actually enroll in the service and give you the information of where they're going and the help that they need. And it has an actual signature at the bottom saying, if you don't want this service, please go ahead and sign here. And that just sort of gives you the ability. Remember that if we're offering services, we have to offer them to everybody. So that form gives you the ability to say, I need to make sure that I've presented this service to you and that I've offered it to you. And if you don't want it, go ahead and sign here. But it gives you a chance to talk about it. It gives you a chance to talk about how you might be different in helping that person the next place that they're going to go. Huge opportunity. We don't want to miss that. What are we going to do once we have a referral? Boy, I tell you, every time we screw up and we miss one, and we do, it rips my heart out. And I wish that I could tell you that everybody in the country was as good as you are, but they're not. And in fact, what you need to really think about is we just don't want any possibility of these things getting away from us. Obviously, when you get a new incoming referral from another agent, I hope that the first thing that you do is pick up and call that agent and gain as much information as you can, thank them, build a relationship so that you might get their future referrals. And I think that's just being professional. And I would hope that other people are doing that for you, but I wouldn't rely on that. Go ahead, we give you the information, pick up the phone and call the agent on the other side. In fact, if you have time, and time is not of the essence, you don't need that person to be contacted tomorrow, I would suggest that you don't provide the information, that you provide your contact information. We'll send that out there, and you can give the information of the client. You'll give that to us, but we won't give it up. And you give that to us, you provide it once you've talked to that agent and you feel the agent on the other side is somebody that's going to do a good job for your client. That's a little extra step, but I'm telling you, it goes a long, long way. And if you think about it, here's where it goes a long way for the client. We're offering to help them. We're not offering to refer them. And so just the fact that you pick up the phone and you call that agent on the other side and then you feel comfortable with them, you're going to be able to call your client back and say, you know what, I talked to Bill Smith. He really seems like a fantastic agent. He's from that area. He's experienced. He knows what he's doing. I felt he was really going to do the right job for us. But just in case you don't feel that way, I'm going to call you back in a couple of days and just confirm that. Is that okay with you? There you're making a value statement for the agent on the other side. And it's no longer a referral. It's no longer a number that you can call. It's a number that you should call. So it's really, really important that up front we get these things connected. I'm telling you because it's the A-Team training on what you need to do. Believe me that I am studying this and looking at this and working on what we're going to do in addition to that to make sure that your client feels very special every time that they get enrolled into this program. We know that we can get better at this. We know that we belong to the best network, period. The rates of closure inside this network are so much better than anywhere else. I know that for anyone who lost one recently, boy, that's a tough statement to swallow, but it's 1,000% true, and I'm a believer in that. But connecting it, that is the biggest piece that we can ask you as an agent to do. Talk to that agent on the other side. Call your client, say, wow, this person's spectacular. I think they're great, and I think they're going to do a great job for you. And that's really going to make a big difference. After that, you're getting the reminder from us. And that reminder, when you get it, is an update. Don't feel like you got to give us 7,000 words in that update. The main reason why I keep that, I know, the update world is sometimes challenging for you guys. Main reason why I do that is because every update has your client's name on it. It has their number, any information that you provided, and it just makes it so easy for you to contact that client. And I know for my own outbound referrals, that's everything for me because I forget that I've got people in Florida and in New Jersey and in California, and I've got 2 in Colorado right now. If I don't get a reminder of that, I'm going to forget one of them, and it's going to be too late that I find out, geez, the services weren't going the way that they could have, and I never got an opportunity to reconnect that. So just remember that's the real key piece. We've got to do a lot to develop these referrals, but boy, we don't want to let them go away. Think about, Cindy Ballard and Lou Muscarella and the money that they made on that. It's worth making an extra call and making sure that these things get connected. With that, I'll let you guys go. Have a fantastic spring. We have a ton of referrals coming in. The market's hopping. Let's everybody just be grateful for the opportunities that we have and really hit it hard. Take care, guys.